Chua penki, yun patisa, ti chuba jikotka naga, kingbu mua mulira dwana, kingba nikcha lora kun, ki mulira kun king, tong hitwama ag iinko tune. Chua penki, yun patisa, ti chuba jikotka naga, kingbu mua mulira dwana, kingba nikcha lora kun. Ciwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra. Tangit wama jikona. Tongkit pa nonku nek abog. Ciwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun muli ra slimo poi wanga. Tangit wama ji human ak inkatune. Tong hit wama ag inko tune. Por tong hi wama ji aki inko tun. Tong pa no kun no nek. Ciwi aita ka tong chicha. Ki muli ra kun king. King ba no kun nik dorcha. Tong hit wama ag inko tune. Por tong hi wama ji aki inko tun. Tong pa no kun no nek. Ciwi aita ka tong chicha. Ki muli ra kun king. King ba no kun nik dorcha. Chachiska. Topa na ota vokasa. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Topa na ota vokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan. Ciwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra. Tangit wama jikona. Tongkit pa nonku nek abog. Ichuta! Topa na ota vokasa. Pampa ki muli ra kun king. Chang waba chinyo shang wi chama ucha wish uyong kun. Achua penki. Yun patisa. Di chuba ji kotka naga. Kingbu mwa muli ra dwana. Kingba nikcha lora kun. Chiwa aita kang ki jiyokaku. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska. Kakincha nawabagaon. Kingba nikcha lora kun. Kakincha nawabagaon. Pichage borang turang. Nada chawa yishun kun. Noba muli ra tilai kunka. Kang nibo ra tong chitsa. Chesko yohaba kaba nopi do ula. Topa na ota vokasa. Pampa ki muli ra kun king. Chang waba chinyo shang wi chama ucha wish uyong kun. Ciwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra. Tangit wama jikona. Tongkit pa nonku nek abog. Ciwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra. Tangit wama jikona. Tongkit pa nonku nek abog. Achua penki. Yun patisa. Di chuba ji kotka naga. Kingbu mwa muli ra dwana. Kingba nikcha lora kun. Kakincha nawabagaon. Bagwa shang konti machid Tong hit wama ag inko tune. Por tong hi wama ji aki inko tun. Tong pa no kun no nek. Ciwi aita ka tong chicha. Ki muli ra kun king. King ba no kun nik dorcha. Ciwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra. Tangit wama jikona. Tongkit pa nonku nek abog. Ciwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun muli ra slimo poi wanga. Tangit wama ji human ak inkatune. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki, topa na ota vokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, tong hit wama ag iinko tune, portang hi wama ji aki inko tun, tong pa no kun, no nek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kun king, king ba no kun nik dorcha, achua penki, yun patisa, di chuba ji konka naga, king bu mwa mulira dwana, king ba nik cha lora kun, ki mulira kun king, tong hit wama ag iinko tune, kakin cha nawabagaon, bagwa shang konti machid chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chuna muri ra, tangit wama jiko na, tongkit pa nonku nek abog, chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo, kun muli ra slimo poi wanga, tangit wama ji human ak inkatune. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami jusku chita nai, uchua penki, topa na ota vokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, tong hit wama ag iinko tune, portang hi wama ji aki inko tun, tong pa no kun, no nek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kun king, king ba no kun nik dorcha, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chuna muri ra, tangit wama jiko na, tongkit pa nonku nek abog. Achua penki, yun patisa, di chuba ji konka naga, king bu mwa muli ra dwana, king ba nik cha lora kun. Tong hit wama ag iinko tune, portang hi wama ji aki inko tun, tong pa no kun, no nek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kun king, king ba no kun nik dorcha, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chuna muri ra, tangit wama jiko na, tongkit pa nonku nek abog, chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo, kun muli ra slimo poi wanga, tangit wama ji human ak inkatune, ki muli ra kun king, tong hit wama ag iinko tune, ki muli ra kun king, tong hit wama ag iinko tune, tong hit wama ag iinko tune, portang hi wama ji aki inko tun, tong pa no kun, no nek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kun king, king ba no kun nik dorcha, ba ba hasan shan, no ba mulira jilai kongka, chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo, kun mulira slimo poi wanga, tangit wama ji human ak inkatune, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chuna mulira, tangit wama jiko na, tongkit pa nonku nek abog, kakin cha nawabagaon, bagwa shang konti machid chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo, kun mulira slimo poi wanga, tangit wama ji human ak inkatune, ki mulira kun king, tong hit wama ag iinko tune, kakin cha nawabagaon, bagwa shang konti machid kakin cha nawabagaon, bagwa shang konti machid
Pamięta, kolorów Iwanemu i Kielki Rimo. Budasta światła, pusta kielki. Kolorów, tak? Pamięta, kolorów Iwanemu i Kielki Rimo. Budasta światła, pusta kielki. Kolorów, tak? Roju, Anchorhead Gorubio. Bundas, pusta kielki, budasta światła.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it? Oh, of course. Who put you up to this, my wife? I meant what I said about having no credits. Well, my name is Tanis, and what I do is hunt. I'm sure you've heard of me. Well, actually, I hope you haven't. There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy. What do I care? I need to eat. I also need to pay for parts so the wife can keep the droids running. It's all about the credits. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds too. I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits too. Uptight and cold like my wife. They don't like me streamlining the hunt with droids. I don't fit in, but I don't let it bug me. The Gamorreans are different. Good rowdy drinking buddies. Kirk and his boys, they understand that hunting is a business. Of course they hunt other things than raid, too. Just don't turn your back on them, ever. Fine, fine, whatever you want. Good hunt.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt Desert Raid. I don't babysit. Well, you sure know how to get on my good side. You're just trotting out bantha pats, but thanks all the same. My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays? If I knew the best place, why would I tell anyone? It would be worth too much to me to let it get out. It doesn't matter anyway. This season has been dry for me, as it has for almost everyone. Perhaps someone else is holding out, but there's simply fewer raid out there. I've tracked wild beasts my whole life, but I've only been hunting here for 5 years. I've much to learn yet. I don't go telling stories about other people. You want to know what they think? You go talk to them. One word, though. Watch yourself around the Gamorreans. Gurk and his buddies aren't to be trusted. Everyone else I respect because they have skill. Those guys, they go for easier prey. If that's what you want, I'm not sure what you hope to get out of me, though. Good hunting.
Akupa Chekopa? Gino Mulera Kingpaija, Slimo Potuama? Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Namapaule Rachikun. Takom Justach Miki Grabalmogo. Kachi Ita Hodunga. Jedo Baduana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nununya. Dong Patukashmak Telea. Tolpa da Pongwale Gandunangu Chuchut. Kavadum Kupilio Botenya. Bonanai Kuchu. Awaga Bosca Chocola. Muchashak Panka. Jedo Baduana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nununya. Dong Patukashmak Telea. Kachikun ida hodonga, ikin kuno ba mulera chikun, slimo podonar leodunga kun kabe. Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedo Baduana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nununya. Dong Patukashmak Telea. Takom Justach Miki Grabalmogo. Kachi Ita Hodunga. Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Namapaule Rachikun. Jedo Baduana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nununya. Dong Patukashmak Telea. Jedo Baduana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nununya. Dong Patukashmak Telea.
Ako cię kopa. Chino mulera king pajak. Snimo puitwana. Rundi hautonga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes. Chimpayamuri kun hunkari. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Tonga buksha unmenong. Kavavol pamulsli. Kumanabak mulira. Chuni yun tunjichi. Aifatwana. Kavavol pamulsli. Kumana. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamuri kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tong nabung sha nunjang. Muchitito aki jijaku. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tong nabung sha nunjang. Muchitito aki jijaku. Ako chikopa. Chino mulera king pajak. Snimo puitwana. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tong na.
Tangabun shan omnang. Wanga kun biskin ba mulara. Choni yun tun jiji ida dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana. Chinapala mula. Tongki ba non tontek. Dumni chachon kun ne mule rabast. Mucho shakapanga. Yi ki kun no ba mula draki chichon. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tongki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Wufmala nibo kurk. Tanga bok sha nagnong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni jiji aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tongki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Wufmala nibo kurk. Mucho shakapanga. Yi ki kun no ba mula draki chichon. Tanga bok sha nagnong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni jiji aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tongki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Wufmala nibo kurk. Mucho shakapanga. Yi ki kun no ba mula draki chichon. Chinapala mule. Tongki ba non tontek. Dunni chachon kun ne mule rabast.
Tufedan gelva. Hoisidan gelva. Tufla fannibu gelva. Hoisidan gelva. Vaninudan gelva. Undastar gelva. Uftar gelkis. Fale glorisa tutte andevat. Kolodus ni vanvebur. Papuilta. Kuuda. Kelmo tunsuusi niipilongan ikelfa. Kundasta sieltä. Kuftäkel kiis. Hia faade luisa tuutine annevat. Tuuftedan kelfa. Hoisidan kelfa. Tuuflappan nivu kelfa. Hoisidan kelfa vaan innukan kelfa. Kundasta sieltä. Kuftäkel kiis. Hia faade luisa tuutine annevat. Kundasta sieltä. Kuftäkel kiis. Hia faade luisa tuutine annevat. Tuuftedan kelfa. Hoisidan kelfa. Tuuflappan nivu kelfa. Hoisidan kelfa vaan innukan kelfa. Papuilta. Kolotusti vanhemmuus ikelti rimo. Ja kundas. Kuftäkel kiis. Kundasta sieltä.
Kakincha nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang. Nada chawa ishun kun. No ba mulirati lai kuka. Kang nibora tong chitsa. Chesko yohaba kaba nopi do ula. Kakincha nawabakaon. Bagwa shong konti machit Baba Hassan Shan. No ba mulirati lai kuka. Smilia! Tingkuin ko ka! Patoga yakfuli ko kala, Gigi! Kimba no konik dota. Patisa! Patisa! Kava! Yun patisa! Chiwa aita kang ki jiyokaku! Ciao basong! Gino molirani dubo! Tong kimba! No koneksak! Ciao basong! Gino molirani dubo! Tong kimba! No koneksak!
Go on, leave me alone. I've got stuff to worry about. Racer stuff. Nothing you'd understand. Don't mean to be rude, but it's kind of secret. Ha! Sure. Race your bike out of that explosion? Everyone knows that the whole planet is gone. Nobody got out. I'm not in the mood for jokes, thanks. I've got things to think about. You wouldn't know anything about it. Deal with that Hut Mata and you'll understand. Until then, I just don't want to talk about it.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
I'm here. What can I do? How can I help you? I do? How did you know? A Kinrath pup. It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. Whatever I think about you. That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you. I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force. That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. I believe you truly mean what you say. For now, sometimes it is not so easy to keep such promises. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear? Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived. The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored. They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi, to lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child, but this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Tatooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
How can I help? Then I suggest we move on.